All right, hello, Washington Eagles. It is Monday, May 4th. Um, I goofed. I thought that Earth Day was May 1st. Go figure, but it is not. But we still celebrated like it was Earth Day, May 1st, Friday, May 1st, because April's just been a month. So, we are moving on to math. It is Monday, May 4th, and we are working on fractions. All right, so this week we'll probably be working on, we'll be working on fractions, equivalent fractions. Maybe we'll throw in some area and perimeter just to this is nothing new. This is not new information. This is things that we have already worked on before the epidemic. And so just trying to keep things fresh and real. So here we are. It is fraction time. We have our numerator is our top number and our denominator is the bottom number. Remember, the denominator has to be super strong. It has to hold up the numerator. So the denominator is the whole. That is our whole part. So here, our whole part is 1, 2. Okay? There are 2 parts to this whole. But now we want to know how many parts of that whole is shaded. Well, there's 1 part of the whole that is shaded. So this equals 1/2. Okay? So one thing that we can do is, I'm going to change this into 4 parts. Okay, so now our fraction is going to change. Actually, it's going to be equivalent to each other, but we'll talk about that later. So right now, how many parts to this whole do we have now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 parts to that whole. Okay, so that now is going to be our denominator. And our numerator is 1, 2. So there are 2 shaded parts. So now our fraction is 2/4. Okay? So remember, our denominator is our whole. So how many pieces are there total? There are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 parts are shaded in. 1, 2. So there's our fraction 2/4. So let's make this another fraction. Let's change it up a bit. So I'm going to let's use purple just because. Now, all right, so now we have a lot more pieces to our whole, huh? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 parts to our whole. Okay? Now I'm going to shade in part of it, and then I want you to tell me what will be our parts. So, what will be our parts? Ah, you're right. 1, 2, 3. So now we have 3/8. Our parts of our whole are 3. 1, 2, 3. There's our 3. That's our numerator. And our denominator is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 3/8. Okay? All right, let's try another one. Let's do, this time, I'm going to write the fraction, and then we'll draw a picture. How's that? How about let's do 3/6. Lately, it seems, now these aren't going to be perfectly even because I'm not that good. I'm not that good, but, I only do what I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, here's our 6. We have 6 parts to our whole. And now, let's shade in 3 of those. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So now we have 3/6, and there is our drawing. 3/6. Now, can we have an odd? So lately, the last 3 problems, our denominator has been an even number. Can our denominator be an odd number? Of course it can. Yes, it most certainly can. It can be as many parts as you want it. You can make this, we don't have enough time or room for this, but we can make this 100 parts if we wanted to. I mean, we could make our denominator 100, but that means we'd have to divide this into 100 parts, and nobody has that kind of time. We just don't. So we're going to make this a fifth. All right? And so my drawing's really going to be off, so it's really not going to be equal parts, but that's okay. I'm going to try my best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bad. Not bad. So our whole is 5. Our 5 parts are to our whole, and let's make it 2 fifths. So here is our drawing. Here is our 2 fifths. Now, there you go. So there's our 2 fifths. Now, if we want to, we're going to save that for another time. All right, so our drawing doesn't have to be a circle. It can be a square. So this could be, well, how many parts do we have now? We have 2, 4, 6, 8. So now we have, our whole is now 8 parts. Let's start shading. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now our numerator is going to be 4, and our parts to our whole is going to be 8. So 4/8. There's our fraction. Now, can we turn this into a number line? We can. We absolutely can. We can totally make this a number line. So the trick is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, snarkle. All right, we're going to pretend those are even. Okay, so here's the trick. So 8/8 is a whole. This is 0/8. So if we were to make this into a fraction, a number line, we absolutely can. Absolutely. So the trick is, whenever you're doing a number line, you have to make sure you have that many parts. So we need 8 of these parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's how I have to do it. That is it. So if y'all can do it a different way, go for it. So if I want to represent 4/8, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's our 4/8. This would be 1/8. This would be 2/8. This would be 3/8. And here we're representing 4/8. So there's our 4/8 right there. Just hopping. Hopping and a hopping. Okay. So we'll practice some more number lines tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to do number lines, and then we're going to decompose our fractions a little bit, okay? So I wish I'd started that number line at the beginning. Gosh darn it, I hate it when I forget things. Okay, so that's okay. So I want you to draw a picture of 1/3, and if you want to do a number line, then go for it. We can do it. And I also want to see a picture or a number line, or both, I don't care. And then I also want you to represent, I want you to show me what 5/10 would look like. Now, if you want to draw a square, then go for it, because that may be easier. Because now, we're just going to count 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there you go. There's our 10. And how many of these are we going to shade in? 5. You're right. We're going to shade in 5 of these. I want you to do the same thing for 1/3. Show me a third. And I will see you next time. All right. Stay safe. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.